Make All the Things with Me. Happy Wednesday. And it's not Artistry Collective night. Shauna and Christy are both not going live tonight, so it's just me. Welcome. My name is Leah, and this is Make All the Things with Me. And let's just do some housekeeping here, just making sure I am live. So come on in and say hi. And how was half of your week? Have you had a good Wednesday? My Wednesday was long. Such a long day. Busy day. All right. So, hey Laurel, how are you, my friend? Such a long day I had. I missed lunch. Hopefully we can do lunch tomorrow if you're not busy. And I'm just trying to find myself. I don't know why it never comes up for me. Let's see. Nope. Oh my goodness. Oh, do you think you'll be able to make lunch tomorrow? I hope so. Trying to find myself, and I don't know why I don't show up. Why don't I show up? Oh goodness. Hey, how are you? Marie, there we go. All right, Marie. All right, Marie. Nunna Troll, you are a moderator tonight. And the Abilene Rancher. Okay, Marie. So, hi, I don't know what your name should be. Hi, Marie, you can go ahead and moderate. Thank you. Thank you, Marie. All right, this is going to be fun. Everyone say hello to Nona Troll. She is our moderator tonight. Mr. Clyde, hello. And Adanandon too. Hello, how are you? It won't let you block? That's okay, as long as you delete. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah. That's fine, as long as you delete. It did delete for everyone. It's Danodon. Danodon 2. Hi, I am Leah. Welcome to Make All the Things with Me. Could be doing some stenciling tonight. It has been a while since I stenciled. Yeah, so it did delete it, Marie, right? I know you will. All right. Yay, it worked. Okay. So it works right after I go live and I add you as one. So hopefully it'll remember, and every week it'll do its thing. So I did order some stencils. Hello, nice room. Well, thank you, Lucian. My favorite stencil company is the Stencilsmith, made in America, designed in America, American designers. They are located in Ohio, so I placed an order. Mr. Clyde, well, thank you. Last week, people telling me I had a big nose and I was ugly, so thank you. So I ordered a rake brush. Can't wait to use that. And I ordered some fun stencils. And they come in a box with some gorgeous gingham tissue paper. And I got some fun winter ones. I have some snowmen. And with every order, they send you a freebie. So I got this one. And if you're interested, in the description, Sten cats are so cool. Yeah, they are. Oh, okay. All right, Marie, do your thing on. I ordered this Believe. And I ordered another snowman stencil. And 'tis the season to be jolly with a really cute Santa Claus. Stencils are cool. They are so cool. They make you look like an artist. Little reindeer ones. And they sent me some extra stuff. Oh, like I was saying, if you are interested, down below in my description is the link to the Stencilsmith. I am an affiliate with a few stencil companies, but so wholesome. And you can get 15% off using my link in the description and use the code ALLTHETHINGS and you will save 15% off your order. And this is so cute. Just want to bake stuff and watch Christmas movies. That one is really cute. And here's another little baking one. It says Christmas calories don't count. These are going to be so much fun. But tonight I'm doing a little reindeer. And just like my description said, I am revamping a Dollar Tree sign. So this is from the Dollar Tree Plus section. It's $3. It's MDF. It's not real wood. You just subbed? Thank you, Gabby. I appreciate that, friend. Thank you so much. And you know what? Share me out. God let her live forever. Okay. So this is what it looks like on the back. It's MDF board. It's not real wood, although I was at Family Dollar today and they had really beautiful that are real wood cutting boards for $5. So I think maybe next time I go get some because my Dollar Tree didn't have any more of these. So I am going to take off this twine. What is on those live Laugh Love Mom posters? I'm not really sure what you're talking about, but all right, let me. All right, so how was everybody's Wednesday? I hope it went well for you. All right, I'm going to start off by painting this a base coat of black. So this is the stencil we're going to be working on. It's a little merry and bright reindeer. The stencil words. Yes, yes, yes. All right, let's get painting. I am going to start off with some not Waverly, Home Decor chalk paint in rich black, and here they are. Mine was okay. It was a long, busy day. Got home from work kind of late. And so Wednesday is usually the artistry. Where can you buy the Gather thing? This is from Dollar Tree. It's in the plus section. It's $3. And if your Dollar Tree has a plus section, you can just like screenshot that and screenshot the barcode. You could order it online. I have made quite a few DIYs with this. And I'm just going to paint it in black. And as always, I kind of start in the middle and go towards the edge. And if you go towards the edge, you're welcome. You're in England, so Poundland for you. Okay. Hey, if you have access to wood and some kind of a saw, you can cut it out yourself. That's going to be my next purchase, is a bandsaw, so I can cut out my own shapes. I do have an XTOOL, but I can't cut anything this thick. So if you paint towards the edge, the paint won't spill over. I'll show you. See? Nice clean edge. So do you have pound trees? Is that a pound? Do you have pound trees or pound stores or just a pound? Always interested in other countries. What's available to you? We have Dollar Trees. And each Dollar Tree is different in what they carry. Like, it took my Dollar Tree a long time to get these. And right now, it's Christmas. Christmas things to revamp. But I have to tell you, I went there today and some of their ornaments are so beautiful. I wouldn't redo them. And now they're carrying, they always have those little mini trees. Well, they're carrying 4-foot trees and beautiful, beautiful ornaments. Just be careful because it might accidentally amputate your fingers with the saw. Oh, yeah, I know. I know. My husband and my father cut blocks of wood for me because I love working with blocks of wood. And they won't let me touch the big saw. So they cut it for me. But that is a concern. And this chalk paint covers beautifully. And it just covered up that gather. You only have Poundland, but they are like $2 somethings. Yeah, our Dollar Tree used to be, everything was $1, and now everything is $1.25 to $5. A couple years ago, they raised their prices to $1.25. And you want to know the size of this? Where is my tape measure? Oh, yeah, I don't have my tape measure, but so the working space is about 14 inches. So this is about 16.5 inches, and you'd think I know how to, I don't know how to read centimeters. I'm assuming this is in centimeters. It doesn't say. But that's 300. Do you know how to convert inches to centimeters? Because I don't know if this is really centimeters. So it would be 350 centimeters, right? And it doesn't say if this is centimeters or not. Hey, Shelby from Red Brick Home Crafts. How are you, my friend? Happy Wednesday. Centimeters is centimeters on the ruler. No, but it doesn't even say. It doesn't even say, like, this side doesn't even say inches. But I know this is inches, and this doesn't say anything. See? You are getting canvases for painting. You want the sizes. I want to paint a farmland on the horizon. Oh, that'll be so beautiful. So does your Poundland sell canvases? Because our Dollar Trees do. How are you for arts and craft supplies? Okay, got that painted in black. And let's turn this on. Yeah, it is weird, and I never noticed. I never noticed. And this is my last sign like this. I went by there today to get more, and they didn't have any more. So there's no more signs like this, but I did see some at Family Dollar, which were $5, and they're real wood. Still a great deal. Yeah, they do. You're pretty good because we have a shop called Lorimer's, and they have arts and crafts and stuff, and you can add fake stuff. Oh, that'll be so pretty. I'm not much of a freehand artist, but stenciling makes me look like an artist. All right, giving that a good coat. Here's what it looks like all painted. Let me just get rid of this black here. All right. Okay, so a little trick that I have learned painting on black is to do a little bit of stenciling in a coat of gray paint first, and then it'll make your colors pop. You're going to India tomorrow with your family so you can get into, oh my goodness, absolutely. Take lots of pictures. And this is a two layer, well, it's actually 3 layers, and it's marked for you, right? And I wonder, I have to find out if the Stencilsmith ships overseas. I'm sure they do. And it'll go like this, and it tells you exactly where to put it. They're etched, so you know which is the right side, but the words are on here, so you know which is the right side. So I'm going to put this one to the side, and I'll start with my base layer. I wonder, should I distress the edges? No, let's go for something really cute. Okay. So I use washi tape. It's a low-tack tape. It won't pull your paint when you pull your stencil off. I like to use this to hold it in place because I tend to move the stencil around and always make it bleed. Oh, thank you. Thank you. And same to you. I appreciate that, friend. All right, so I have Craftsmart paint. This is silver gray. It's a light gray. I don't know if I can get it. Martha, you were just scrolling and came across you by sheer accident. You subscribed right away. You are from Lisbon Falls, Maine. Well, hello, friend. Welcome. My name is Leah. I go live on Wednesday nights at 8 o'clock. Usually I am part of a collaboration, but my two crafty friends are not feeling well tonight, so I'm the only one that came on live. You can use a sponge, you can use a stencil brush. I prefer a stencil brush, and it does make stenciling easier. And the secret to stenciling is start off with a very little bit of paint on your stencil brush. So this is what it looks like now. Okay, I'm going to grab a piece of paper towel and I'm going to offload. And by that, I just rub it here. The secret is to work in layers with stencils. I'm still working on that. Sometimes I tend to be a little bit heavy-handed and I get a lot of bleeding because I have too much paint. And especially when you're working with acrylics, chalk paint is thicker and it makes stenciling a little bit easier. Acrylics are very thin and it makes stenciling a little bit difficult because of the bleeding. And the bleeding, by bleeding I mean it goes underneath the stencil and it just kind of warps your image. And then you have to go in and fix it, or you have to sand it off and cover it up. So I'm just going around the really light dry brush, and I'm doing the gray because it'll make the colors pop. If you've ever stenciled or done any kind of artwork on black or a dark background, you know that you have to use a lot of layers and it's really hard to get the coverage. So I'm reloading my brush and now I'm offloading, and you can see it's almost like there's nothing there. And just that little bit will help the colors pop. I hope. That's your biggest problem, is being too heavy-handed, right? Hey, it just takes practice. Practice, practice, and more practice. And I love these stencils. I love the images on these stencils. All of their images are so fun, and the fonts. I'm a sucker for fonts, and they have the best fonts. Reloading my brush and then offloading, and I just go until I run out of paint. And hopefully this little bit of gray will be enough so when I lay down my colors, they'll pop and they'll show, and it'll take me less layers. And always start off of the image. Oh, I missed it. So you are doing, you've got to go now. However, you will drop in whenever I can. Well, okay. Thank you for being here, and have a safe travel and enjoy India. And I'll be back next Wednesday. All right, so let me show you what I have so far. Okay, so now hopefully when I go over this with colors, I won't have to use as much paint and they will pop and show through. Okay, I think this will be good. Let me grab another stencil brush. All right, I'm going to start with the antlers, and I have some paints out here, and I'm going to do the antlers in Espresso by Craft Smart. A little tiny drop. Same thing. Put it on my brush and then offload onto a paper towel. And keep the stencil brush straight up and down and in a circular motion. And I really had like nothing on this. And just work in layers and build the colors up. Boy, I really took myself seriously here. Here we go. Dry it in between layers, and you don't want to get your heat tool too close because you don't want to melt the plastic. Keep it close by so that you reload. Offload. And this espresso is really, really, really dark. I'm going to dry it and do another coat. Here's what it's looking like so far. And since I have the washi tape on the edge there, it keeps it in place, but it's easy enough to line up if you have to, if you don't use any tape. Let's move on to the next color. So for the head and the face, let's see. Okay, I have two shades of tan. I have coffee latte, and golden brown. Coffee latte is the folk art, and golden brown is the Craft Smart. And this is from Michaels. That works well. You're going to do that from now on. Yes. And actually the gray that I chose, which is silver gray, might be a little bit on the dark side, so the lighter gray you use, the better. Mix it up. There it goes. And you don't have to be an artist to work with stencils. They make you look like you're an artist. And this is a little bit brighter color, so it's coming through bright. I hope it didn't bleed. Nope, it's looking good. And then for the middle part, you can just paint it like you normally paint it. When you're in the middle, you don't have to worry about bleeding at the edges. So I'm just filling this in. Drying it, going in for another layer. I have this close to the edge, so it's a little bit difficult because it keeps popping up. And now I'm going to do the middle. And some of the bristles from my stencil brush came off. Go. Okay, let's work on the Merry and Bright, and I'm going to do that in white. This is Cottage White Folk Art Home Decor Chalk Paint. And I grabbed a small detail brush. This brush is also from the Stencilsmith. Great quality. I can't even say enough good things about these brushes, and it is all in the tools. Oh, nope, good. All right. And I'm just using the lid and dipping into the paint that's on the lid. And again, I'm offloading onto the paper towel. And I'm coloring in the snowflakes, and I'll color in the words. And I'm not pushing down hard. I'm just lightly going in circles around the openings of the stencil. If you push too hard, sometimes the paint squeezes out and you'll get some bleeding. So hopefully I'm okay. And I'll check myself when I'm done. But it's an easy fix. With a steady hand, you can go over it with the black. Sometimes you're able to scrape some off. Hey Judy, how are you, friend? Doing some stenciling tonight. See that? Does that look great already? I love when that works out. All right, I'm gonna go over it again. I think I can make them brighter. All right, everything is lined up. Because I had the washi tape on top, I didn't lose my place. It didn't shift. Okay. This is like coloring in a book. Just coloring with paint and stencil brushes. It is so good for the soul, so good for your creative outlet. And most of the time less stressful than freehanding it. I've had this stencil for a long time. I bought it about 2 months ago and I could not wait to use it because it is so stinking cute. I can't wait to get my hands on those snowman stencils either. So this is what it looks like. It looks like a big old mess, right? And look at this goodness. Isn't that awesome? Makes you feel so good. I did have a little bit of bleeding down here, but I think I'm going to distress the edges and it'll clean it right up. All right. I'll put this to the side right now. Right, doesn't it look great? Okay, so here's the second layers. This is layer 1 and this is layer 2. Which means the first layer, I'm going to line it up on here where it goes, and then layer 2, I line that up where it goes. You can always look on the website to find out. So this layer 1, I am just lining it up like this. I want to make sure I have it right. Okay. My washi tape. Here it is. Washi tape is fairly inexpensive. I got this big box at Michael's on clearance for a couple of dollars. And I use it mostly, I don't use it in my paper crafts because I find it doesn't really stick really well, but it works perfectly for stenciling because it's low tack and it doesn't peel up your paint. Some people use the blue tape, but sometimes the blue painter's tape, it could be a little sticky. All right, so let me show you how I lined this up. So this is the first layer right here. And so that circle there, I lined it up with the circle there on his face. And that is going to be, I'm going to use the coffee latte bulk art matte paint. It's acrylic paint. And let me just clean my, and I'm going to grab another stencil brush. Fold over my napkin because that side was full, and I'm going to offload and do the same thing. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't put the gray paint down. Oh no. All right, it's just going to take a few more layers. All right, well now you'll see the difference. All right, so it just means it's going to take a few more layers to make that color pop. But here's what it looks like without the gray paint. Dry in between coats. I'm going around the edges first, and then I'll paint the middle. See how that's looking? It's starting to come to life. And listen, you can leave it like this, or if you're a little bit artsy, you can go in and do some really fun details on it also. All right, so now we're gonna do overlay number 2. And it's gonna be his face. And you just wanna line it up. So I did look on the website of what this is supposed to look like, so I kind of know where everything goes. Grab 2 stencil brushes. All right, so let me grab a really smaller one. We grab the black again, and we'll do the mouth and the eyes in the black. Paint on my stencil brush, and then I'm going to offload, and I want a really dry brush. Don't have to worry about putting that gray coat when you do black, because black is a really strong color, and it covers everything. It'll always go over other colors. And I just grabbed a piece of copy paper. Instead of putting down the tape, I'm just using the copy paper to mask the area that I don't want to get any black paint on. I'm just covering up the nose because I don't want any black paint on the nose. And again, dipped into my paint, offloading onto the paper towel, and then just very lightly keep the brush straight up and down, and in a circular motion go around the open edges of the stencil. Back over to the eyes, give them another coat. Another coat on the mouth. And now let's do the nose. And I am using Santa Red. It's Deco Art Americana acrylic paint. And nothing is more appropriate than Santa Red for a little Christmas DIY. Right? Way too much paint, so I'm going to offload. It's still kind of wet. All right, and I start on the stencil, and then I go into the area that the paint is supposed to go on, the open area of the stencil. I'm going to dry it. another coat. And again, I'm using the paper to cover the eyes. So you spend a lot of time reloading and then offloading. Okay. So, this is what my stencil looks like. And I usually don't clean my stencils right away. You can use them over again. And then once the paint gets really caked up, then you can clean them with, you know, a sponge or anything like that. But I have found that Awesome Cleaner from Dollar Tree, you just soak them. You can soak them in water and Awesome Cleaner. And then you just wipe it away with a sponge. I have the Awesome Cleaner in a spray that works wonderfully. Dawn works great too. But here it is. How cute, how cute, how cute. Oh my gosh. Right? Oh, love, 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 love it. Love it. Okay. So, in stenciling, to make the stencils whole so there's no gaps, there's these little spaces called bridges. See that in the E there? Now if that wasn't there, there'd be a big hole and the E would not look like an E. You can bridge the gaps together with if you have any kind of a marker, white marker, black marker, whatever color you're stenciling the words in, or you can leave it. I usually leave it. You could hardly tell. I don't trust myself. Thank you, Marie. Thank you, Laurel. With small letters like that, so I'm okay with those gaps. Gives it character. If the letters were really big, I would go in and I would try to bridge those gaps. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a little paintbrush. And I'm just going to give this guy a little bit of character. Here's some, I could use the chalk paint. Let's use the chalk paint because I already have it out. I was going to say, since the acrylic paint is a lot thinner, you can do detail work a lot easier. I'm going to give this guy a little bit of character. Just a little tiny bit. There we go. And again, if you feeling artistic, you can go into detail and shading and really make this look, you know, I don't want to say realistic because it's a cartoon reindeer, but I mean, you could really use this as your base coat, so to speak, and then just go in and shade areas and make it just pop and give it some character. I am not feeling that right now. And I think I picked the worst brush ever to do these little highlights. I'm going to leave it at that. But see, just a little bit of highlight, right? It just gives it that little bit of extra. All right, so along the edges, where I had a hard time at the edge, I'm going to show you there's a little bit of bleeding right, it's so hardly noticeable right there. But I'm going to just stress the edges and it'll blend right in. But if you wanted to, just take some black paint and just paint right over that. And this is a little detail sander. I got this from Lowe's. I know Walmart has it, Home Depot, any place that's Michael's, any arts and crafts stores. I'm just going around the edges, just a little gentle distressing. I'm not going crazy. I'm not going for rustic or farmhouse. I'm going for cute. A little tiny bit. I don't know if you could tell, but it's just enough. Hey Shauna, there you are, my friend. There is my other Artistry Collective friend. That is Shauna. She usually comes on at 7 p.m. Eastern time. She could not join us tonight. Missed you, my friend. Okay. So two ribbons here. Here's like a gingham checkered one, and then this is a velvet. I think this one will be more fun. So yeah, I'm gonna make a bow. It's a bad tummy day. Oh, friend, I'm sorry. Those are the worst. I am the world's worst bow maker. So what I do is you put your ribbon in like the awareness ribbon, and then you just go down with it and then scrunch it up like this. And I usually use twine, and you have a bow, an instant bow, an easy bow. I do have a bow maker, but it's just easier to do this. Where's my twine? There it is. I move things around on my desk. I don't know where anything is. I tried to organize the other day. Well, I kind of did, but I don't remember where everything is. And I just, you can use wire, a zip tie, twine, a different kind of ribbon, the same ribbon to hold it close together. Let's see, I'll put it right here in front of you. Now to figure out which way it's going. Make sure they're even. I don't think they're even. This to the side, and this was the twine that came with the board. So I'm just going to wrap it back on there. Don't really have a plan. As per wired ribbon helps a lot. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. You could twist, and this is one-sided ribbon. See, it's just plain on the back. All right, so this was from the other. I don't know why there's this loop there, and I don't know why I can't unloop it. Oh, it's because it's glued. All right. All right, so this is what it's looking like so far. I've got my, no! I thought my glue was plugged in. All right, let's give that a minute. I used my Beacon Fabri-Tac glue. And this sets up in a couple of minutes. I'll let that sit for a minute. I'm going to dovetail these ends. And dovetailing means you just cut a little V, and that is a dovetail. Cut from, fold it in half, cut, this is the open end, don't cut on that end, otherwise you'll, you won't have this little V, you'll have an upside down V. It'll go the other way. So that's what that looks like. This is still heating up there. I'm going to put it right there. And I'm gluing it right to the twine. I find that it sticks better and holds better than putting it on the wood. You could glue it or staple it to the wood too. That would help. Let's get our embellishments out. Have some fun berries. Have this little berry pick. and some boxwood, and some of these. These are fill-ins for fake Christmas trees. I like to use them. You can make little tiny wreaths out of them. So while I'm waiting for the hot glue to heat up, I'm going to take these berries and I'm going to make them look like there's snow on them. So I'm going to dip into this lid, and then I'm just going to pounce on the berries. And these are little foam berries. These are from a pick from Dollar Tree. And look at that. And if I really wanted to up it a little bit, I could sprinkle some glitter on it. Oh no! Oh no! Oh goodness. Alright, just by doing that, it's splattered. And I got splatter on my piece, on my artwork, so maybe I should just kind of splatter everywhere, and that's not really showing up, but I might go over it. I mean, it kind of hate when that happens. I just ruined it. Man. Oh man. All right. Well, I'm gonna have. Oh, it's coming up. Good. 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 Okay. Everything is fixable. As long as you get it when the paint is still wet. I'm just going over it with a baby wipe. Okay, don't do any kind of splattering over your finished project. All right, all better. I had a big blob of white paint right around there. Got it all cleaned up. Baby wipes for the win. All right, is this hot? Okay, that is hot. All right, let's add some Christmas to this. So I have some boxwood. See, that's why I don't usually do extra. That's what happens when I do extra. I like to usually keep it simple, and I usually do. Because that's what happens when I try extra. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's do it this way. I'll work upside down, and it'll be right side up for you. And let's see, do I want these this long? No, I don't. And embellishing and zhuzhing, that is all a personal preference. If you like a lot, go for it. If you like just the bow, you want to finish, you think you're done with just the bow, and it looks adorable with just the bow, right? You don't need all the extra stuff. Oh I'm feeling extra tonight. And I rarely feel extra. And now I have to figure out where to put all this greenery here. I'm usually not an extra kind of gal. I'm just snipping off some pieces. And while I have this, I'm going to put some white paint on this to the side so I don't ruin my project. A little bit of white on there. And then I have these little pep berries. Let's cut some strands off of there. I think those will look cute. And you could definitely curl them. I'm not in a curly mood. And I'm gonna say it's safe to use the hot glue for the winter time because I don't think it's gonna melt. Jessica, oh, is there any way to translate it? Welcome, friend. My name is Leah, and thank you for being here. And it's kind of interesting doing this upside down. You get a whole different perspective. And now we need something for the middle of there we go. These little troublemakers. You don't see a translate button? I know, you're pretty fast with the Google. Maybe you can copy it and then translate it. Because sometimes when I go back, I can't find where the live comments are unless I'm on my computer and then I hit, there's a certain setting or a certain option. Let's see what I got here. Let's see what I got here. Maybe I don't have a big red button. Oh, I think I like the white button. Maybe an off-white button. No, the big white button. All right. There it is, all finished. Let me look at it right side up. Not bad. All right, so there's a lot of glue strings. Just use the heat tool, even your hair dryer. Just put it on over your project, and the little glue strings just disappear. They melt away and disappear. And I think this will look cute if it's a little curved. A little curl to the pip berries. All right. And there it is. There it is. Google says to translate. Oh, yeah. You just want to know. Your husband likes your shirt. Oh, thank you. So my friend Lavon from Make It So Embroidered made this for me. Just absolutely love her. She has an Etsy shop. She can customize embroidery, and she also made my little mug rug. I asked for a Santa cow, and she made this for me, and I keep my coffee cup on it. Mike Gord, thank you so much. She was supposed to be on here. I wonder what happened to her. But all right, friends, so here it is, all finished. I mean, this is so cute, and like, I don't even have to make a hanger because there's a hole on this. I can just hang it, or I can make it a shelf leaner. It can lean on the shelf, and it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. I was thinking maybe I have a glitter pen, maybe some glitter over here, like on his cheeks. But I love it. I love this stencil. I love how it worked out. I can't wait to make more. So thank you so much for being here, for joining me. Come back every Wednesday. I'm usually on with my friends Shauna from Fraps and Scraps, and you see her right there. And Christy from Christy's Crafty Cottage. She is usually our host. They were not feeling well tonight, so I went solo. Glitter on the snowflakes. Yes! Glitter on the snowflakes. I love glitter. All right, good night, Marie. Marie, thank you so much with that little tool there, with that little wrench. Thank you for moderating tonight. I hope the job wasn't too hard. Thank you so much. All right, friends, so that's it for me for tonight. As always, know, friends, that you matter, and you are not alone. Thank you so, so much for spending this hour and a half with me. Oh my goodness. All right, everyone. Good night. I will see you next Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on YouTube. And if you like what you saw, come back next week, subscribe, hit that notification bell to be notified for when I go live. And don't forget the thumbs up. It matters. You matter. Thank you so much. All right, bye for now.